sweet release when you rest in peace. Vengeance, justice, finally.
God, I swear that gets me every time. With the new version and new characters coming out for Bbtag, people are super ecstatic to play Bbtag now. Lobbies are populated and people are waiting in excitement for the new characters, new version, and of course, the tank. Oh well. But that being said, I want to go over the information that they gave us with the trailer and also the miscellaneous screenshots that were posted shortly after the trailer went live. I like to go over the characters as well and look to see what kind of info we can get, inform theories, and speculate how they will be once they come out. Now, before I get started, I want to first note that for the people that want to get into the game now or just want to get back into the game in general and don't have all the characters or just didn't get the characters when they were released, I suggest one of two things. One, you buy the game right now, and I imagine you can find the deluxe edition, which includes all 44 characters, and play the game until November. Two, you can wait until the special edition of Bbtag, which will include everything, including the new characters and the old characters. Now, Arc System did announce that they will be providing the 2.0 update for the people that have the game right now for free, but the characters, including Akatsuki, Blitztank, Yumi, and Neo, will be $24.99, and the expansion, of course, will also include the other 5 characters that have yet to be announced. Alongside that, they'll also include the story scenarios or the new story scenarios for the story mode of Bbtag. So you have both those options to be able to get Bbtag. What you guys do with this information is completely up to you guys. I just wanted to provide the info so you guys can make well-educated purchases for if you do want to play Bbtag. Now, without further ado, let's get into the trailer breakdown. The first thing that they show off is, of course, the fact that they're going to be putting in brand new interactions. What better case to showcase this than to show the Naoto versus Ragna intro from BBCF in Bbtag. I'm very excited to see the new interactions with the new characters, especially the ones with Seth and with Naoto, because we desperately need a Naoto interaction with Ruby and Seth and such. I think that would be really fun. But they don't have them because they did things a little bit half-assed in the last patch. Let's go over the new HUD. The new HUD looks amazing, fitting the aesthetic look of the game. It now made the stylistic choice of putting the characters parallel to each other instead of in front and behind one another. It looks really nice, very pleasing to the eyes. Another change that they made is some of the fonts that they made to the in-game text. The example we get in the trailer is when Y switches out into Yumi, the text says change, and it looks much different than what it did in the previous version. Now, the next change is a small one, but an interesting one, because I don't know what it ultimately means. It might just be for the looks of it, but they put one of the Bbtag symbols glowing behind the combo counter, and I think they added this in for more style and to make it look more distinguished. The next change is the clock. They updated to make it look a little bit more modern and to fit the aesthetic of the game. To be honest, I kind of like it. It's not the greatest font ever, but I am a fan of adding a more modern look to the clock. The next couple of changes are small, but I pinpointed them out in the trailer specific to the characters. Carmine now can do the first part of his 4P independently, which can spawn a puddle. And I'm guessing this is actually part of his auto combo. So it's safe to say that they're changing strings and auto combos with specific characters. It could be a special move too, I don't know. The second change is going to be with Jubei. And Jubei is doing what seems to be a move taken from his Exceed Excel from BBCF and putting it into Bbtag as an independent move, which is an interesting choice. But other than that, those are the only characters that we see in the trailer that have been changed. I'm excited to see what the next trailer or the next gameplay footage is going to show. Now I want to go over the biggest changes in Bbtag. The system changes. Now, we only knew a few of the system changes from the trailer, but I hope there's more to come. The first system change is the offensive burst. The offensive burst seems to be a way to continue the combo and a way to tag in your partner easier than the active switch mechanic. Instead of using it for defense, when you have full cross meter, while you're comboing, you can burst and send in your partner character for a ground bounce to occur and have the partner character continue the combo. I love this new implementation of burst, mostly because it gives more ways to be able to use your cross combo gauge, and it's also a fun way to be able to combo. Now, another thing to note is while you're executing this offensive burst is that the opponent cannot burst themselves, which means they have to hold a big fat L until the other character comes out. The second system change is with the cross assault, which is the universal overhead. Now, we don't know too much about this new mechanic, but what we do know for right now is that whenever you execute a cross assault in the middle of the animation, you can actually spend 1 meter to execute what's called an extra assault. Now, what it does, we don't know yet. For right now, what we're speculating is that it initiates another cross assault, so you can boost the damage from a possible 4,500 to an 8,000. Or it's a way to continue the combo from the universal overhead, which would be insane. Either way, it's a cool implementation because cross assaults as it is right now is somewhat unusable with certain characters and teams. And that's about it for the system changes that we see in the trailer. I have no doubt that they'll be implementing some other mechanics in the game as well, but we'll see as time goes on. Now, I like to go over the new characters that they have presented in the trailer by looking at their short segments and speculating what they will be like when they come out. Once more gameplay and footage comes out, I'll do a much more in-depth analysis on how they play, but for right now, we got to work with what we have. So let's go into the analysis room. All right, so the first character we're going to be taking a look at is, of course, Yumi. That's the first character that was revealed. Taking a look at everything here, we're going to see, first and foremost, can we talk about how clean Yumi's sprite looks? It's a brand new sprite reworked from the ground up. Now, if you guys didn't know, the Yumi is actually, or the sprite for Yumi is actually from a phone mobile game that came from Japan. We don't have it here in the West. If you take a look, if you kind of take a look at these sprites side by side, I tried to get as close to an idle stance as possible from the trailer of Bbtag, but you can see that it's almost identical. So either they ripped it from there and then they reworked it from the ground up, or they took big inspirations from that sprite from that mobile game. And I'm guessing if they ever put in another Senran Kagura character, they're going to do the exact same thing from that mobile game. So for the most part, her sprite looks absolutely amazing. So the first thing we see here is, of course, an auto combo, and then more than likely sometime in her auto combo there's going to be a multi-hit. Seems like her moves do have a lot of multi-hits, considering she has ice and she has a lot of really cool moves with ice. So yes, I can definitely say that this is her auto combo, mostly because it sends the opponent away. That's either going to be a launcher or that's going to be the A auto combo, and most A auto combos actually send them far away, ending the combo and not being able to special cancel after that. After that, we have a very cool special move actually, which is an EX move, and that is the ground spike. And I can tell it's an EX move because of how she glows blue. Now, we don't see the actual consumption of the EX because this is halfway throughout her animation, but it's safe to say that this is an EX move. And this is the most interesting part about this character. After she does that, she actually gets to do a homing move where she goes straight to the opponent and is able to continue the combo and finish it off in the air, similar to how they do it in her home game. If you guys have never played Senran Kagura, there is a launcher and a homing ability in that game, and this is actually her homing ability. I'll showcase it right now. You guys are probably seeing it in her home game, but they took inspiration from that and it looks really, really cool. And she's able to end the combo there, going down for a grounded combo ender, or ending the combo on the ground. Looks very flashy, looks very cool. The next sequence here, we're going to have Weiss in front, and then Yumi is doing an assist. So we do see a little bit of an assist, which seems to be, I think, the 6P, because she's lunging forward. Unless her 6P does something similar, I think it's safe to say that this is her 5P for sure, where she does something, and then that's where the Weiss projectile hits, and that's where you see the active switch, and that's where you see the new fonts, by the way, just to let you guys know. And this is where she active switches into Yumi, and she's able to continue the combo with, I'm guessing this is more than likely, this is going to be her 5B right here, which is more of a projectile type of move, where it kind of boomerangs back to her and she can continue the combo until she does her super move, which is a icicle projectile. Pretty simple, pretty basic projectile. So yeah, she seems to be more of an offensive character than anything else, and she has some really cool moves and really cool inspirations drawn from her game, which is awesome. I'm excited for Yumi. Next one, of course, we have to take a look at the tank, and of course Akatsuki. I'm very, very excited for Akatsuki. He's such a cool character. So first and foremost, let's take a look at what he's got. So he's already halfway into his auto combo. This is his FAR 5B actually, and he's able to do actually that's his 6-6C that's built into his auto combo, which is cool, and that is his FAR 5C here in Under Night. I'm always referring to Under Night when I talk about Akatsuki, because I never played Akatsuki BlitzConf. So anyways, and then he has his projectile, which knocks down quite a bit, man. That's an explosive projectile. He had lightning effects in the Under Night, but I'm not sure if that changes in Akatsuki BlitzConf. So yeah, that's his projectile, and this is halfway throughout his auto combo, and he's actually doing his in Under Night. This is his 6C, which is a launcher move, and that's special cancelable as well. And I'm wondering if it's a launcher in this game. And I'm guessing it is some sort of a launcher, because he's able to actually do an air move, and this is his J2C, or like an animation from his J2C. It's really weird because his J2C, he actually brings the foot up and then he slams it down, and that's how you get the hit. But this one, he's like bringing it up, and that's how you get the hit. Very strange animation. I'm not sure if it's finished, but we'll see. And then after that, he does his signature Bbtag. And then after that, you can see one of the coolest things about Akatsuki is that in his home game, he has a parry, and he's able to parry as much as he wants as long as you actually match the rhythm, and he's actually able to special cancel out of his parry. Now they are able to translate that over to Bbtag, but his parry is his DP, which is interesting to me because, you know, the reversals in Bbtag don't usually work that way. They're very different. So I'm thinking they're reworking his reversal here in Bbtag. So it's going to be a parry, but when he parries physical moves, I'm guessing he's going to actually do his full parry motion. So when he parries something, he counters something, he does a full punch, which knocks them down. Now, I don't know if it's going to be special cancelable like in Under Night, but we'll see. Now, here's my theory on if he parries projectiles. Parrying projectiles, you can probably actually special cancel when you parry projectiles, which is really badass. So you can see New 13 is just showering him with daggers, and he is parrying every single thing. And then finally, he's able to do his super move, which is his infinite worth in Under Night, and that goes through projectiles. So I'm guessing when you parry projectiles, you're able to special cancel. However, when you parry physical moves, I'm guessing you're able to just do the regular counter. So that's my guess on Akatsuki. Very fun character, very cool character. But I guess now that we're here, we should go ahead and take a look at Blitztank, which is the tank that's coming into Bbtag. A lot of people are very, very excited for Blitztank just because he's a tank. He's a tank. So anyways, I don't know how Blitztank really works or how he's going to play. That's going to change. I'm going to try him out in Akatsuki Blitzkampf when I actually play the game. But it seems like he's going to be more of a rushdown heavy character, or not rush, I'm sorry, zoning heavy character. He has guns, he has lasers, he has a big body, which means that he's going to be laying back and probably shooting you with his guns and his lasers. So here you have his projectiles, his guns. Now I'm pretty sure this is just going to be a special, not a special move, but an actual like normal that he's got. And he's got a flamethrower too, and I'm guessing that's his 2C, just because that's how you know that he crouches, is when his head is down. So whenever you know, like, you have to know when he's crouching and when he's standing up, and that you can tell by looking at his head. If he's standing up, his head is up. He's crouching, his head is down. So yeah, that's probably his 2C and a projectile super, which is a laser beam. Fantastic, lovely. The tank is gonna be so meme worthy. You wouldn't even believe it. And then finally, we have the legendary announcement of Neapolitan coming into Bbtag. Let's take a look at her move list. I've actually been watching this for a long time. You guys probably know that because I uploaded a video of me watching this trailer for an hour. So first and foremost, she's adorable. Let's just get that out of the way. She's absolutely adorable. So this first move that they show off is going to be a counter, which I'm guessing this is the pose that she does whenever she does a counter. So Ruby goes in for the hits. Neo pops up from behind her, and she's able to act out pretty quickly. First and foremost, Ruby tends to press another 5B right after she hits her first one. So they are mashing the crap out of 5B, which means that if Neo does this, they're more than likely she's going to get hit by the second 5B. So I'm guessing that this hits right here where she hits Neo does not count as an actual hit. It just counts as a counter. You actually don't see a hit effect at all from Ruby. Usually you see like a guard point effect if you're trying to counter, and that initiates the second 5B to come out, because if there's no guard point or there's nothing for Ruby to hit, that means you cannot execute the second 5B. So that's how auto combos work. You can't just do mash 5Bs like you can, or mash auto combos like you can in Dragon Ball. So for the most part, I think this is basically a counter that does not count as a hit, which means that Ruby cannot continue the 5B auto combo. Now that that's out of the way, let's continue on with Neo. She continues on by doing an auto combo. I'm guessing this is the 5A auto combo. It's a very cool looking one, very flashy, very Neo-esque with her umbrella, lots of animation, lots of really cool ways for her to be able to execute her string, of course. Now, I'm guessing she's going to have a launcher string because she's already in a string or in a combo where Ruby's up in the air and with no assist, which means that she has some form to launch, which will be very, very good for Neo. So anyways, Neo continues on by doing her air auto combo. Now this is really cool. This is probably for 5AA, and I'm guessing this is going to be a JC or a JB, where she does a dive kick and appears right behind the opponents or the mirage comes out. That's like her whole thing, her reflection, mirage, whatever the case may be. And she continues on the auto combo. 5A, 5A, and 5AA right there, or 5B. Ooh, that's interesting. That's another string right there, which is different from this one right here. I'm guessing this is JB, which is a really funny looking JB. And then after that, this is JC. So I'm guessing this dive kick is going to be JC. And on hits, you can populate a mirage, go right behind her, do JA, JAA, into a special move of some kind. See, that's really hard when there's no notations or anything. We'll find out more about this character when more footage comes out. So yeah, she ends off the combo there, and this is where we see the distortion with Roman's hat. By the way, if you guys have not noticed, she is wearing Roman's hat here, which means that either Roman is not coming to Bbtag or Roman will be the next character in Bbtag. So that's Neo in a nutshell. She looks to be a very rushdown heavy character as well, and according to her screenshots that they have released, she actually has a few moves where she uses some mirages in her special moves, which I'm guessing she's going to be very similar to a character like Hibiki. Hibiki is a character that uses mirages and shadows to get behind, to get in front, to juke out the opponent to see, all right, is that a clone or is that the actual Hibiki? So I think Neo is going to take a little bit of a page from Hibiki's book. So I'm excited for that. And that's going to be it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for watching this video. This has been a trailer analysis breakdown of the Bbtag 2.0 with the characters and all the system mechanics and such. Let me know what you guys think of Bbtag 2.0. Are you guys excited? Which character are you most excited for? I'm going to make a guess and say that you guys are most excited for the tank or Neo. I'm just saying. Anyways, I want to give big shout outs to my sponsor, Gravity Gaming, for being able to sponsor me and being able to support me while I do this content creation. I also like to give big shout outs to you guys for watching this video and being able to support the channel. This has been a crazy experience and I want to do more of these and being able to thank you guys some more by doing these videos. Anyways, take care everybody. Like the video if you guys did. Subscribe to the channel for more Bbtag and I'll see you guys next time.